Hello guys, welcome to my channel. And in today's video we are going to fix this Japanese heater. And we are from Pakistan, and as per our government or as per our electrical standards, we follow 220 volts. And so our country voltage rating is 220 volts. So since Japanese equipment used 110 volt or 120 volts, so someone, I think it's my hypothesis that someone plug it with the 220 volt directly, and that's why it's not getting powered up. So here it is. This is its panel. It's its upper panel, and although I have already dismantled this, and then I thought that I should make a video of this. So this is the upper panel by which you can I think it's apparently, I think, I don't know or I don't understand Japanese language, but I think it's the power button, and I think these are for the temperature settings, and most probably these are some other buttons. But if you have to power up, I think we will have to press this. Anyhow, I have dismantled this, and in its inner structure here we have its burner, and actually it's the burning process is done over here, and here it's blower, which is metallic, and it's transfer the heat by convection mechanism. And here this is the blower, and which is powered by this motor, and here it's the supply line of natural gas, and which runs through this pipe, and this is its nozzle, and these are some thermostats for the temperature settings, and this is the solenoid valve which operates for intake and exhaust for the intake of the your natural gas. So this is all about it, and here is its driver card. So here's the electronics we have, and here this is the main 220 volt power supply. We plug 220 volts 110 volt supply here, and it's clearly mentioned that it's AC 100 volt. So, and this is its igniter, which ignites the flame, or which create a flame, and these are too many capacitors and some other electronics. But our area of concern is to rectify its power up issue. So since we have to plug in the AC 110 volt here, and we know that in electronics since we have to create a 24 volt, here we have to create a 10 volt, so there must be step down. So we have to step down the voltages from 100 or 110 volts to 24 volts and 10 volts. So how we can step down the voltages? So we have two type of the power supplies which can step down. The first one is the traditional power supply, that's the linear power supply in which we use the transformers, and the second one is the SMP power supplies, which is also known as the switching mode power supplies. So switching mode power supplies are somehow are different things and different mechanism. I have also created some of videos in which I have repaired SMPs, but this is a simple and it's easy because it's a linear power based supply, and here we plug the transformer here. So here we have the 4 diodes. You can see by their number that D1, D2, D3 and D4. So here one D3, D1, D2 and D4. Here we have the 4 diodes which works as a bridge rectifier, and this is the AC volt input volt, and here we have the transformer which step downs here, and this transformer has two tapes. So one for this circuit, that's the high voltage of 24 volt, and there's another circuit for low voltage like 10 or 20, 15 volt. So here we have another bridge rectifier based on 4 diodes. So since someone gave or plugged it with 200 volt, so most probably the problem is with its transformer. So what we have to do, we are going to locate its transformer. So first we have to check what's the behavior of its transformer. So here we have located the transformer, it's installed here. So we will unscrew it and pull it out and then check its behavior. So here I have removed this transformer, and here you can see that we have white wires, red pair, brown pair, and here we have another orange pair. So actually this is the primary winding of this transformer, and secondary winding, and secondary winding. Although I don't know the voltage rating of this winding, and this winding, and but we can check the transformer by placing your multimeter on continuity. So first check its self test, and then we are going to check the secondary windings. So here's the brown pair, so it's giving us sound. In the transformers, in the coils, we always, whenever we place it on the continuity and we check the continuity of the windings, it always give you the sound. So whenever it gives you a sound, it's mean it's internally okay and the circuit is not open. So another red the red pair is also okay. So here we have the orange pair, we have to check this, and I think it's not accessible, but let me try. And this is also. So as far as it's concerned with the secondary windings, or all 3 secondary windings are okay, and here we have to check the primary winding, and I'm going to place this multimeter over here, and yes, it's short. It's mean its circuit is open. So here is the primary winding. I removed its some insulation to assess its internal side, and here I have its internal. So if I check the continuity over here, and there is also no response. So right now I'm pretty sure that someone gave 200 volts across this primary winding, and since its rating was 110 volt, so it has been worn out. So what we have to do, either we have to replace this transformer, or we have to go for someone who can fix the transformers, and they will fix the primary coil, and they will again rewind its primary winding, and since our secondary winding is okay, and then we will fix this transformer with that card, and we will see it. Okay, now I have just purchased this new transformer, although I did not get the repairing of that transformer, so I purchased this one. So luckily I got this one from the market, and here I have 110 volt 220 volt. It's a transformer which takes 220 volt as an input, and it supplies 120 volt as an output. So I'm going to connect this in my series socket for safety, and here you can see it's powered up and it's giving us some sound because I have not connected its solenoid valve, its thermostats and thermocouples and too many things. So let's install this and then see its behavior. Okay, and now I have fully functional this heater, and it's working, and here you can see the temperature. However, our set temperature is 26, and since it has a sensor which senses the room temperature, so it's the set temperature and here is the room temperature. So room temperature is about 19 and the set value is 26, and I can feel it's throwing warm air. So we have fixed this, and thank you very much for watching this video.